article, it's Uncommon Fossil, and want to make a quick video about a question I got concerning prepping your account to migrate over to live. You know, what to do with your PTCGO account. In particular, the question had to do with what happens if you have 4 of a card. They gave the example of Zacian V in their PTCGO account, and they also have 4 of Zacian V of the same art in their PTCGO account. The way it stands right now, as I understand things, when you migrate over, you actually get credits for those 4 Zacian Vs you're going to lose, because you can only have 4 Zacian Vs in your PTCGO account at the end of the day. Based on what Pokemon said initially, you should have just lose those extra Zacian Vs, but now the way it's been working, from what it appears, there's no confirmation for Pokemon here, but the way it works from my experience and what I've heard from others is that you get credit for those extra cards. You get credit for those extra Zacian Vs. So therefore, how should you prep your account? Because my initial advice, and what this person said they were doing, is they were trading away extra copies of cards like those extra Zacian Vs. So now, assuming they're going to get credits for it, what should they do? Should they make the effort to trade those cards? So that's what I did, and quite frankly, it was a big hassle. So first, in terms of just convenience, do you want to? Is it something you want to do? And what's the benefit for it? So first, I will say, assuming things stay like they are, and assuming the credits you get are the dusting value for the cards, just like they are in game, and there's no confirmation of that, I got to say. So it's a bit. We're hoping with this, okay? But assuming that's the case, my answer is it depends. It's situational, right? It depends what you can get for trading in PTCGO versus what you get for dusting. Looking at a couple of cards here, and I'm looking at PTCGpark.com to get the prices here. Like Scoop Up Net, you can get about at least a pack for that right now. And I think that, and Scoop Up Net's an uncommon card. So you get 20 dust for that. 20 dust isn't much. With that pack you get in PTCGO, either opening that pack or trading that pack for some other cards you don't have is better. So you probably should trade away a card like Scoop Up Net. Looking at a card like Dragapult VMAX, right? Just the regular art Dragapult VMAX right now, you're getting a half a pack at the most for that VMAX, maybe even less from what I can tell. So if that card gets dusted, though, you get 375 credits. So you're probably better off if you're getting less than half a pack for a Dragapult VMAX. You're probably better keeping it if you have extra copies of that and taking the 375 credits. I think that's a pretty clear-cut case there. That the question about the Zacian Vs in particular, that's a little more tricky. It looks to me like the value right now is you can get a pack about per Zacian V. If you dusted it, you get 250 credits. That's probably on the line for what is better, right? Which way to go. Now, the question is, what can you get for right now with extra packs? Now, if you don't have your 125 packs yet, you should make these trades to get to the 125 packs. So when you migrate, you get the full amount of crystals you can get. But assuming you don't need the extra packs to migrate, obviously the packs you're going to get for trading Zacian, you could trade for some other cards. So you could trade a Zacian V. It's probably worth trading, but then what you're going to want to do, take that pack and trade it for some other V-Star, V-Max cards. Say for instance, you don't have Dragapult, or something that's probably surviving rotation at this point, since rotation's about to happen. But there's a number of V-Maxes and V-Stars that survive rotation that are low trade costs right now. So probably take the pack from the Zacian V, trade that, and get another V, a V-Max, a V-Star that you might want to have as an option. It's probably worth it to trade away the Zacian V, although it's not imperative to do it. Something like Scoop Up Net, definitely trade. Something like, as I said, Dragapult, do not trade. Zacian V, probably trade. Now, a couple things. Since it is a hassle to do all this trading and you are getting some value, you might want to just say, hey, it's not worth the bother. At what point is it worth the bother, right? You may not want to do, again, trade the Scoop Up Net. You might say, as Zacian V, I get enough value that I'm not going to bother with the effort. The other question is, what can you get with the packs you get? Like the trade economy seems to be starting to crash a bit on PTCGO. This is just based upon looking at TCG Park, right, with their thing. Prices seem to be dropping now for a lot of the cards, so therefore you're getting less return, but you can buy more things with the packs you have too. So therefore you pick up the value there. And it seems to be like the Celebrations cards are spiking in price, which is to be expected, right? If you can get Celebrations cards that you don't have full placements of for trades, that's well worthwhile. But it's looking like, to me, the Celebrations Mew has gone in the last few days from being a half a pack or less to pick up. Now it's over 2 packs. And I imagine other Celebrations cards are doing something similar also. So picking up Celebrations cards may not be accessible, but picking up just general Vs, VMAXs, V-Stars that you might want, because you're still going to have a year or 2 years of many of these cards are worth picking up. The other thing they had in their question is this going to continue? And obviously, as I said at the beginning, I don't know. Now, they did reference in here, which I want to point out to everyone, that right now, from the time of recording, next week on Tuesday, they are updating the client in Live. So it is possible that with that, if I don't know if Pokemon wants to fix this issue or not. I don't know if they see this as an issue they need to fix, or if they're willing to let it go. Obviously, they're fixed. They're having a difficult time addressing all the issues. So I don't know even if they want to fix it, if they're going to prioritize it. And quite frankly, I think it would be nice on their part just to say, hey, we've had a lot of issues with Live. We're not going to address this issue. We're going to let this just be a benefit to people due to our error and let it stay as that. But there is an update next Tuesday, so it is possible on Tuesday that this will get updated. So if you want to take advantage of what appears to be this glitch of getting credits for cards that get dusted, you might want to do it before the update on Tuesday. So that would mean over this weekend, because I'm recording on Friday or Monday. Or I would wait to see if you're doing it after the update. I would wait to get a sense of, did that update change the situation? I can't verify for myself whether it still works or not. Actually, I can. I do have one old account that has cards in it. So I might then, with that old account, migrate it over. I might do that. That might be what I do. I'll migrate that account over on Tuesday to see if I get additional credits. So I will take that. So I'm going to make a note to myself on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, migrate a secondary account over, see what happens. I wasn't planning on that, but that would be useful. So you might just wait. If you've waited, again, do it before Tuesday. If you want to take advantage of it, wait till there's confirmation after Tuesday. Just in terms of what cards to pick up also, if you really want some of those secret rare cards, the prices are falling. They're still expensive, but like the secret rare Quick Ball, I think, is at a lower price than it's been in a while. It's still very expensive, mind you, but there obviously are a lot of people sitting on a lot of cards. Do not get the A-Spec cards. First, you can't use them now in the game, in Live anyway, and also you can craft them pretty cheaply, so they're not worth it. Cards that are very expensive, that are going to be craftable, you can probably craft for less in Live. So hold off on that. And then the other question to factor in is, how easily is it to find trade partners, right? And I don't know the answer to that question. Is it very hard to find people to make trades? At some point, it may be a ghost town on PTCGO, in which case you're just going to say, forget about it, I'm just going to migrate my account. But as long as you can find trade partners and those trades put you in a better position, make those trades. But I think take advantage of the fact that you should get some credits for extra cards when you migrate, and don't feel as pressured to do that prep work. This video's gone longer than I thought, I got to say, but hopefully you get some value out of it. And good luck with prepping your account, and good luck with migration. And for all of us, fingers crossed that Live works when Scarlet and Violet drops. Take care.